I just had the interview. It was a little over an hour. It's warm in here. Look at this. Look at the sweat. Look at the sweat. Oh, I've been sweating already. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on because it's sunny. Oh yeah. Oh, it's sunny alright. Don't want to have the door open too much though. That'll do. And I've got my little privacy towel up. I am absolutely soaked. God, I seen all the flies, man. Look at them. The dangly legs, just dangling. What's with your dangly legs, mate? Fucking proper long boys, just dangling. We're gonna have a quick squiz at the plaque here. Ah, you bastard, this is why I wear my hoodie. Look at all of them, man. There's like 40 flies fucking following us. With the long dangly legs. Let's have a look at this plaque here. Next to the Gibbet in the sunlight. Oh, that is significantly easier to read, that. That is significantly easier to read than it was. Winter's Gibbet. In 1791, the body of William Winter was hung here in chains, in sight of the place where he had murdered old Margaret Crozier of the Royalton. The present Gibbet was erected on the exact site of the original. The large block of stone at the foot of the Gibbet was at the large base of the Saxon Cross, which marked the highest point of this ancient drove road, which is what I was talking about yesterday. The highest point. It's quite a view, isn't it? With all these bloody flies knocking about. Midges on us and everything. It's nice though. I mean, that's not nice, but it is nice. Look at this little couple of butterflies there. Just flying around. We're just flying around as a little peg. It's better than the bloody long-legged flies of naught else. How many of them can you see behind me? When the sun's blasting in the windshield there, it's a bit warm when everything's all closed up in the van. But I'm gonna crack on, live me bit life here for the day. Oh, you spider twat. Can't be on the mat. I'm gonna stand on one foot, take the shoe off, and go, fucking no. Not in my van. Got a nice shoe print there on the van. Do you know what there isn't? Is that a fucking fly or a spider? Ah, it's a fly. Why, hello there. It's a weird angle you're looking at. So this is my my recording. What the fuck? This is my interview setup. So I have the webcam here. That is on top of some fish food, and then that's also on top of some cracker bloody bottles that I keep stashed away there for this exact purpose. So when I'm doing an interview, I can have this angle here, obviously with a blurred background and things, but yes, it's a decent little spot for it to be, rather than up there. So you can see, got a decent little got a decent angle and everything, but if we put it up the top, it's still fine. You're just getting that classic, you're just looking at me hair the whole time. You're not getting any sort of direct eye line or contact or anything. You can see when I'm looking at the screen here, I'm not looking anywhere near the camera, and you don't want to sit looking like this the whole time because this is kind of creepy. Imagine if someone was just staring at you the entire time while they were talking to you. You know, it's a bit weird. So you do want to sort of look around and indirectly look at the camera every time. It's as if you would on a normal conversation. But I found from this angle, my eyes are down a lot, and you're just seeing the top of my head. As you can see, look, you're just talking to me here in a meeting or a Teams interview or something like that. But if I put you down here, it takes a bit of readjusting. Blah, 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 blah. There you go. I just think that's a much sort of more intimate angle there, you know. Where you can see, I'm reading the screen now. I'm looking at the little chopped fingers over there. And I'm looking at the chopped fingers over there now. And I'm just having a look around the screen, looking at me little... Ooh, look at that. It's about to fall. It's about to fall. See? I can check those things. Oh, I'm plugged in. I forgot I was plugged in. You, back up there. Now you cheeky bloody falling. Get up, cheeky bloody bastard. There we go. So there's my little interview setup with the webcam and the good day, it's MiGly here. What's going on, Mickey? What's going on? But I think it's a decent little interview setup. This I do like this angle where it's just like your head at the bottom. You're just like, what's going on? Oh, I heard some flies trying to get in. That's it. Doors closed. No more light. Light over. Light over. Well, it looks like some of the spiders have caught a fly or something. Some of my hinge spiders that I've tried desperately to get rid of, but they just keep coming back. The spider webs keep coming back. As long as they stay in the hinges, we won't have any problems. Just don't venture into the van. Stay here where your fresh supply of food is. Alright, well, this is me tea tonight. Got some hot dogs and tomato sauce. And that is actually me tea tonight, / food for the day. Well, that's it. That's me tea. Shall enjoy it. Shall enjoy. The tomato sauce does all the heavy lifting. The tomato sauce does the job. Like, if you close your eyes, forget that bread's a thing, you might be able to convince yourself that you're at the Hobbins. Let's give it a try, yeah?
Sun's out, everyone's on a ride.
That fairground experience. It's doing the job though. Sustaining. It's a bit difficult to smash down 8 hot dogs, I'm not going to lie, so I've put this last one in a pack of 3. Let's see how we go with those, eh? It's going to be over 3 times as quick, if nothing else. Oh, I just found myself a tin of rice pudding, and it's in date, so I'll be having that. The reason I say and it's in date is I had a tin of beans that I cooked up, that I heated up, and they were tasting a bit tangy. And I checked the date, and they were about 6 months out of date, so I thought tinned beans were good forever, but I don't know, maybe it's an acquired taste. If you really like that tangy tomato sauce, you're going to love some out-of-date beans. Well, I'm going to eat this straight out the can and bloody, I don't know, have the time of my life. Do you know how much better this is going to be than 8 hot dogs? Just hot dogs. Oh, you know what? Honourable mention, the tomato sauce really fucking came in clutch there. But I'm looking forward to this rice pudding, like, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have this rice pudding right here, right now. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that'll do the trick? You can see the gas is already out, man. I am one of the weird few who prefer me rice pudding and custard and things cold, so yeah, literally. Time of my life, straight from the can. That is so much nicer. That is so much nicer than hot dogs. I'm going to enjoy this and I'll be catching you. I'll catch you. Shall we do a test to make sure I'm actually in the shop here before I do anything? Wow. Howdy peeps. Yeah, with me big buddy rice pudding. Wanna enjoy the sunset. Probably stand over here and you'll be able to see the sunset there. Look at that moon. Majestic. Sunset not me. But I think I'm just going to stay here again tonight. It's a nice little spot. Flies not aren't too bad. And you know what? I've got my rice pudding here. I've got my sunset. Got absolutely nothing to complain about. You see my finger from holding this? Tasty knuckle. Oh, have you seen that sunset? It's so very red. Tell you what, it's beautiful scenes, like. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. There it is, just disappearing. Disappearing over the horizon. The last little specks. And that's it. The sun has now set. Peep those scenes. What an absolute banger of a park up there. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 sunset action. I just decided to go for a walk. Oh well, would you look at that. As much as it's 10:30 at night, and it's actually a bit chilly now. You know, I've got that to look at. I can't be complaining, you know. I was walking back, looking at that sunset there, and it was nice. It's peaceful. It's peaceful out here, you know. That's what it's all about. That's why I do this. Well, here's another crescent moon and the sunset sky. By the Gibbet. And I was chatting to a mate who told me about Winter's Gibbet well before I even moved in a van. I knew there was something familiar about the name, but I just couldn't picture it, and he was telling me that in that rock there, you know how there's like a little square hole there, he was saying there used to be like a bust of old mate Winter who got hung here. So yeah, that would be weird. Just, you know, old mate's head in the rock there next to the place where he was hung. But nah, it's a beautiful place. Unless you're freaked out by the fact that at least one person died here. I'm pretty sure it was more than one person, but at least one person died here. But yeah, that doesn't bother me. If you think about it, if you're living in an old house, there's probably been people died in that very house. And if you're in a house where there's just a nice obvious place for a bed to be, that's probably where the previous owners who died, probably in that bed, put their bed where you're sleeping. Possibly even watching this video now. Someone died right there in that exact same space and coordinates. How does that make you feel? Anyway, I'm gonna clock off before Winters comes back and starts fucking having me life. Look at that, the flag's pointing at us now and everything. The wind has changed, but I've got some interviews tomorrow. 3 of them, in fact. It's supposed to be overcast, so that'll be nice, because I was sweating after my interview today, and only one of them. So, yeah, no. Hopefully one of these 4 interviews, and I'll possibly have a 5th one as well coming up. Hopefully one of these 4 or 5 interviews pays off. The only issue is all of these jobs are office-based or require an office visit at least once a month, so they're not really remote, are they? They're advertised as such, but they're not. Anywho, I'm going to get back to the van. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace. Well, there's the 3 interviews done for the day. I need to put the towel back up, because I take the towel down so it doesn't look like I don't know, live in a van. When I'm on the camera. I'll open the door, get some air in, because it'll be funky in here, my sweaty pits. I can smell them, and if I can smell them, that means they're fucking real stinky. Oh my, the weather is rolling in, like, you can see the rain on the horizon. Oh, the rain's just arrived. Oh aye, that weather is rolling in. Oh, gonna get back in the van. It was a nice little walk after the interviews, but I'm gonna go back in the van now. I'll see yous.